All right, y'all. Whew. Love the way this sucker fits when my hair is all cut and everything. Man. All right. Those of y'all who know me love thick women. I love curvy fucking women. 6'1". Right now I'm over 280, surgery complications, whatever, and steroids and whatever crap of all the bullshit I'm going through health-wise. Just started exercising again just the other day. Even though technically it's against doctor's orders. But I have not had a gut. Now, mind you, I have a medical reason, 3 abdominal surgeries that sliced up my abs, but I have not had a gut since I was 13. So me personally, and it is something that affects my health. I love thick women, but, but when it comes to, how do I say this? I may love curvy women. I do not want somebody to be unhealthy. That's not what I want. We know for a fact it is unhealthy. It hurts your knees, it hurts your back, it hurts your internal system to be overweight. It is not good for you. It is not good for you. I mean, let me show mine. So it's like, see, this is not healthy. Okay, there's the abdominal. Look at it, all cut up. It is not healthy. The reason why I showed mine is to show you that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I had a gut when I was a kid. Yes, I know. I do know that some people will say, "Well, that's just that's just that papa weight kind of thing." It doesn't matter. Me and my doctor have got into it. Doctors have gotten into it, which of course they pointed it out. Hey, you're going through a lot of health things, your kidney disease, your liver disease, so you need to lose the weight. However, exercising and trying to like really lose it right now is creating some kind of a blood toxin and it's damaging your kidneys, which will kill you. So I actually do have a health reason why I'm not supposed to be even exercising, even though I am exercising, because this is a problem for me. I have been athletic my entire life. So yes, I've got my knee replacement and my back is killing me and the kidney, all this stuff is going on. I still am determined to lose the inches regardless because it's not healthy. It doesn't matter that I have a medical reason to why I have the gut. It's still, I'm not happy about it. I'm not. It's not healthy. And again, I love curvy women. I love curvy women. I have a page with my friend B that it's called Beautylicious on Facebook. We're going to be expanding that channel. It is a page dedicated to her as well as to curvy, thick women. Now, you can still be curvy and thick and still be healthy. There's a difference between that. I'm not obese. So I understand that some people are going to say, well, Mark, you're not obese. Right. But there's you can still be healthy and be curvy and still be thick. This subject is about obesity. Obesity is still wrong. I have lost friends because of obesity. I have had friends specifically die because they were obese, where their fucking calves and ankles and everything were black and blue. We're talking blood clots. We're talking heart disease. I had friends who have specifically died because they were obese. So that's what this video is about. That's what this subject is about. Obesity should not be glorified, period. It is unhealthy. Y'all, Lizzo and all this other bullshit, fuck y'all. This is not, see, this is where everybody's picking on the whole thing about, oh, they're just picking on women obesity. No, my male friends have died from obesity. So this isn't just a female fucking issue. Obesity is not just gender fucking specific. So for you women to make it where it's gender specific, y'all need to shut the fuck up. It isn't gender specific. Obesity should not be glorified. Obesity can still be beautiful while you're working on losing the weight, but to glorify it and sit on your fat asses and not do anything about it, and then glorify it and push that shit to kids and everything, then we have a problem. When my son was growing up, my son was going to do modeling. Oh my God, he was a gorgeous little boy. Still a handsome man. Grandmother. This is part of the reason why me and the wife and her family, ex-wife and her family had problems. Because her fucking mother would always interfere in raising our kids. I'm like, bitch, you let your husband abuse your kids. You are in a very bad, abusive, physically, emotionally, mental abuse marriage, but you're going to try and tell me how to raise my kids. You failed at yours. Leave mine alone. Whenever she was babysitting, which we ended up finding out, she's giving him cakes and cookies at fucking midnight and shit. No, just her grandchild, just letting him run all over her and shit. And he started, and I was pissed. I almost strangled that bitch. I told her, I said, now when he starts getting fat, this is your fucking fault. Sure enough, as a child, he started gaining weight and getting fat. And she made a comment one day and was like, look at you getting all fat and everything. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut out all these sweets and stuff. Ooh, the wife had to grab, and I mean grab onto me, because I got up to go snatch that fucking her mother. I got up to snatch that bitch by her fucking scrawny ass neck. Oh my God. Oh, I was still yelling. I was like, bitch, this is your fucking fault. To where my kid is fat now, to where we're getting lectured by the pediatrician about his fucking weight. This is your fault. So now my son is overweight, obese, knees are killing him, back is killing him. My stuff was from the Army. My injuries were from being active, within the Army. The injuries and how they worked their way up were from the Army. But I lived a life. My kid was already obese and already having bad knees in his teens. Obesity is a bad fucking thing. It is horrible. It is bad. Nobody likes being obese. You think Lizzo really likes the way she looks in the mirror? This is all just a fucking ploy. This is all just to get record sales and everything. This is all just to be virtue signaling. You think she likes the way her knees feel? Her feet being swollen? You think she really likes that shit? Yeah, she puts on a brave face out in public, but I guarantee you when she's at home alone, or yeah, there are people, maybe there at her house, but when she's in the mirror by herself, looking at herself, you think she loves herself? Really? You think as her feet are killing her, her knees and her back are killing her, you think she really loves herself? You think when she can't, and this is not joking, I'm literally just saying this. You think when she can't, because she's so fat, her ass is so fat that she really can't wipe her ass fully? You think she really loves that?
Fabulous Lizzo has been inspiring figure for promoting body positivity, but former Biggest Loser trainer Jillian Michaels wonders if she should be. Take a look.
Why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes. Well, I'm just being honest. Like, I love her music. Like, my kid loves her music. But there's never a moment where I'm like, and I'm so glad that she's overweight. Like, why do I even care? Why is it my job to care about her weight?
Right.
Because you're somebody who apparently helps people lose weight or put weight on, and that's why people assume that you would care.
Well, it's a bit of a misrepresentation. What she's saying is she's like, she doesn't want to glorify. I think anybody would agree that if you love yourself at any point, everyone's going to be positive. Nobody wants you to be depressed in whatever state or whatever place you are in. No. But no one also wants to look at what you're going through and the size that you're at and be like, that's a great thing. Because let's be honest.
Yeah. You think I said that to my friends who were obese and dying before they died? You think I was like, hey, man, yo, dude, I fucking love the fact that you're big and fat. Think I love it? I sat there at times with my boy, with him crying on my shoulder, with him because of the pain his legs that were black were in, his ankles, his feet. He wasn't happy about it. He didn't enjoy it.
It's not. It kills me that people say this when it comes to Black people, not realize that Black people deal with all kinds of health issues in North America. And we have plenty of people in the Black community who are very prominent, who are dying from high blood pressure, who are dying from diabetes, a lot of preventable stuff. For example, Patrice O'Neal died from diabetes. Patrice is a good example for me because that's someone who I feel like today would have so much to contribute to society. But because of the way that we're all like, I'm not saying he felt victim to that body positivity, but because of the fact that in Black community we eat so unhealthy, we're losing people who are really valuable to stuff that is preventable. Obesity is one of the leading cause of deaths that is preventable. It's sad to me. It's honestly sad. So I understand what she's saying because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want that for my child.
No.
But if my child was in that state where they were obese,
and I didn't want it for my child. I kept trying. As the fact that he's an adult now, this is the way I'm going to be honest with y'all about this. He's out here now talking about how much pain he's in, how much he's suffering because of his weight, and he wishes he had done something sooner about his weight and everything, that it prevented a lot of the things. He still did a lot. It prevented a lot of the other things he could have done and everything because of his weight and his knees killing him and everything else. Let me tell you something, son, if you should see this video. I tried to help you. Come out here. Go out here, exercising with me. The martial arts, step guard. Go out there with me. No, he just wanted to stay inside and play video games all day. He just wanted to stay inside, play. And of course, my ex-wife, all she fucking did, because she gained all this weight. Mine didn't come on until the emergency got. I was at the gym. Went from the gym to Beaumont Army Medical Center because I thought I pulled something. I was at the gym. I was looking fucking great. Hooked up. And went from the gym to the Army hospital, and that's when they were like, shit, we need to get you in fucking surgery right now. And ever since then is when I've gained the inches in the weight because of them cutting me open. They had to cut me open. People were like, oh, it's just a simple surgery. Not mine. Mine had to slice me open to get my gallbladder out. They had to move shit around to get to it. Then I had to have 2 more surgeries to repair scar tissue. And then something else that happened, they had to cut me open 3 times. So my abs are fucked up. I'm still trying and wanting to lose the weight. Before that, oh man, I was in great shape. So it's one of those, I tried to get you out. Here you are bitching and complaining about how fat you are right now, how much in pain you are, how overweight you are. I tried to help you because your mother and your bitch-ass grandmother just whatever. I didn't want my kid to be overweight. It's not what I wanted.
And He said, I still love myself. I'm happy about the fact that she still loves herself and she's still positive, but I would not say that that's a good place to be. And all these stars who say all this body positivity stuff, and they're like, yeah, you find out years later they lose all that weight, whether it's Adele, whether it's Monique. I'm not saying people should go out there and fat shame. I'm not saying you'd be like, hey, you're fat. You should insult people like that. But
right. This video is not about fat shaming. This video is about health. It is unhealthy to be obese.
On the flip side, we should always be honest and have real conversations about how this stuff is unhealthy, how this stuff isn't good for you. When you don't know someone's health just by looking at them, yes, okay, there are some obese people who are actually doing okay. Generally speaking, this is pretty accurate for the general curve. When you are obese, you are raising your likelihoods of early death. I can't stand when liberals are the ones who are pushing this stuff, knowing that the communities most affected by obesity are minority communities.
Yep.
So the liberal elites in Hollywood will be like, oh yeah, body positivity, boo-boo. Stop. I see what it's doing to people. I see how it's removing people from our communities. I see how it's people taking people out of jobs because of the fact that their feet don't work because of their diabetes. You can say that because you're rich and you're insulated from that stuff. So you can push this message to everyone. But for the people who are most affected, they can't afford doctors' meetings. You know how expensive it is for insulin medication?
Yeah, in the States.
It's a scary thing to deal with. I would never wish that on somebody else.
When Gervais,
this is the point. Majority of this country is not the 1% fucktards. It's not the 1%. So to be trying to deal with health issue, be dealing with your health issues, majority of the country don't have this money to be dealing with this shit. Well, Hollywood needs to shut the fuck up and stop pushing something they can afford. They can pay for. The majority of us, now mind you, mine's going through the military because obviously they don't want to pay for more shit as far as being overweight and my health issues increase more than what they are now. So yeah, mine is actually covered. For the majority of the country, they don't get the break that I get. So no, we shouldn't be glorifying being obese. We shouldn't glorify being overweight. You know why? Because the majority of fucking people can't afford dietary plans and going to a dietitian and insulin and all the other shit that happens when you are poor or middle class and can barely get by as it is, and to be paying for all this, kidney medication and losartan and all this other bullshit. Stop glorifying something, Hollywood, that you can pay for, that the rest of America, the majority of America, can't pay for.
Said, yo, you don't live none of this life. Yeah. Sit down, just take your word, thank your God, and
shut the fuck up.
And, she is who she is. This is who she is, and if you don't get it, you don't get it.
But we're not celebrating her body. We're celebrating the fact
that you are.
No, we're celebrating the fact. Well, I'm not. I'm celebrating the fact that she likes her body. That she's
no, she doesn't. Guarantee you. I guarantee you, Lizzo doesn't enjoy her body. The amount of pain in your knees, in your calves, in your shins, in your feet, in your ankles, in your back, and the headaches that you get from all that strain rising up, guarantee you Lizzo doesn't enjoy her fucking body. She may lie to all of us that she does, but I guarantee you she doesn't enjoy her body. Guarantee it.
But I don't think there's a difference. I think celebrating her body, I'm thrilled that she's a big-figured woman. I'm thrilled that she is, and that she has no compunction about wearing whatever she wants to wear, and she's comfortable.
And
so I do celebrate.
Jillian Michaels is entitled to her opinion, but not everybody can be a skinny, okay? That's the way it is.
Bette Midler.
First off, I didn't know you could say the B word on national television. Yeah. It just kills me, the hypocrisy of this show, where it's like, yeah, don't make fun of big people, but let's make fun of skinny people, because skinny people can be unhealthy too.
Skinny people are humans. You know what I mean? You cannot skinny shame them as well, because we do that. You know how many times I've seen people, my friends that are skinny, and they're like, yo, eat a sandwich. Yeah. Get that person a sandwich. Oh my God, you gonna crack. Oh, there's a wind outside. Put some rocks in your pocket. The number of times I heard that shit, and I got some friends that go through that because we had a discussion.
I have friends that no matter what they eat. And I'm talking about, I've had conversations where they've talked to me about their doctors who have put them on weight gainer and things like that to gain weight. Cannot gain weight. So yes, even skinny people have health problems, have health issues. So, but for some reason it's okay to skinny shame. It's not okay to fat shame. Y'all know how I am in my videos. I don't like double standards.
Are you healthy? Yes, you are. And that's how your body should be. Perfect. Fine. No problem. As long as you're not hurting yourself. But the minute some of my friends that are bigger, they're like, yeah, I started to have sleep apnea. I'm always tired. I'm always this. And I'm like, maybe it's because of something. But
And exercise all day long and all afternoon and all weekend. People are crazy with that exercising.
Yeah, unfortunately, but everything is so.
I hate exercise. It's the most annoying and most.
It must be the most North American thing to be lazy and fat. Like, it must be. This is the only place I've ever heard of where people are like, you're exercising. That's disgusting. Bro, do you know how important exercising is to happiness? You do like the endorphin release, how it is important for your health, longevity, your mobility. You want to be around for your grandkids? I hope you exercise. Do you want to be part of your family's life for a long time? I hope you exercise. In communities like China, right? They have literally events that they do in the park for all the old people.
Yeah.
Exercising should be part of your day-to-day life. You should want to be moved and you want to be active. It is so sad to me how we act in North America in regards to fitness. It is like either you're on the extreme where you go to the gym all the time, or you're the other apathetic person who makes fun of it. I'm like, you guys are backwards.
Did you just hit yourself in the head?
Yeah, because it's just so dumb. I want to knock it out. I can't believe I'm hearing this stuff, bro.
I can help you. It's still.
Oh, the long walks are healthy for you. Like, it makes me sad because I see old people who are staying in and who refuse to exercise, and you see their mobility deteriorate.
And when they don't move,
it kills them. It literally kills your body. And this woman's getting on national TV and she's saying this stuff, and I'm like, she can say this because she has access to the best health, best doctors, best everything. But for a lot of those old people who are stuck in those homes,
this is what I was saying. 1%ers need to shut up when it comes to healthcare because you can afford all of that. Now, as I said, because of the fact that I'm a veteran, a disabled veteran, I get that. I get the cholesterol medicine, pain meds. I get all of the stuff. It's covered for me. For the rest of the country, the 90, the rest of the 99% that aren't 1%ers, or the people that did not serve, that stuff is kind of covered, by being a veteran and everything. Y'all, seriously, I'm just giving my advice on exercising and everything else. As I said, yes, I can see somebody going, well, you don't get an opinion either because you just said that your stuff is covered by, by the VA, by the military. It still doesn't mean that my advice does not. I'm giving the advice that obesity is wrong, is bad. It should not be glorified. Yes, while you are in the body you are in, try to love it. Try to enjoy it. Try to dress, for what you have. Try to look impressed, because it's the body you're in. Very much so. As I said, my friend, who she's trying to lose the weight and everything else, and the channel that we have on Facebook, the Beautylicious and everything, she definitely still tries to dress to impress. But so she loves the body that she's in because it's the body that she has. But as far as knowing her knees hurt, her back hurts, and she's trying to do everything she can to lose the weight and everything else, she knows that it's unhealthy and she's trying to get past that. At the same time, she's doing everything she can to work on it because it's not healthy. She doesn't enjoy all the pain that she's in and everything. So she's trying to work herself to lose the weight and everything else. But again, as I said, because she's in that body currently, she still goes out of her way to still dress to impress.
Who don't want to do anything, they're stuck in this endless cycle of like lethargy and they just don't move.
Boring thing that anybody can do is exercise. I'd rather sit and stare at a wall than exercise. That's right.
That's because you can afford it. Because you're gonna be like, oh, dinner's ready. Oh shit, I gotta go eat because that's your cook that said that.
You look like you're on death's door. Like once you remove that wig and all that makeup, you don't look like you got much time to live. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 10 years you hear the fact that Joy Behar died. I'm dead.
You hit the nail on the head though in the beginning of the segment is all you want is people to be happy.
Be happy.
And you know what?
Listen, some people are happy doing crack. Some people are happy doing all kinds of stuff. Some people are happy running other people over. Some people are happy burning themselves. Doesn't mean that it's the right thing for society. It's propensity.
Some people have got friends who are cutters and they enjoy it. Does it mean it's good? Obviously not.
Towards happiness in this North American society is dumb.
Can we just be happy?
What's right and what makes you happy can be two different things.
No.
Years people were. They could fat shame and they could exclude people and they could make people feel less than in all forms of media. And we should always be inclusive, but you cannot glorify obesity.
No.
It's dangerous. It kills people. It's
Yes.
the number one cause of bankruptcy in our country. So there's a middle ground here. Now it's like, oh, that woman is 250 pounds. Good for her. And it's like, it shouldn't be one way or the other.
This is my point. I love Tess Holliday. I think Tess Holliday is a gorgeous fucking woman. But her, Lizzo, and all them coming out glorifying being overweight. I'm sorry, not overweight, obese. Not a good thing. It's not healthy. Why are we just somehow dodging health issues that come with that obesity? That is not good. Funny how we're banning smoking, we're banning vaping now, we're, regulations on fucking alcohol, all the stuff that's bad for you. We're banning all that shit or regulating all that shit, but somehow you fuckers could go on national TV and magazines and everything, Tess and all of you, and glorify obesity that kills so many people in this country and worldwide. That's okay? What?
It's really no one's business to comment. It's not something you should judge. It's not something you should celebrate. That woman's health is up to her. But 250 pounds, I would say 999 times out of 1,000 is going to mean heart disease, cancer, diabetes, autoimmune issues, and early death.
Terrible knees.
I also just don't get why we're celebrating mediocrity. It's easy to be overweight.
It's not easy.
It is easy.
No, you gotta buy all those meals. You gotta walk over there. Bro, you have to eat all the time. Now, that's not easy. Then you got a fresh salad there. You have to chew the Caesar salad because there's mayonnaise in there and not the green salad. Like, it's choices that you make, right? It's not easy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I get you, man. So then when we celebrate J-Lo is because even at her age, she's taking the time and putting in the work in order to stay in shape. Now, maybe there's other extracurriculars that I don't know what she's doing. But all this to say, that's why we celebrate the fitness side, because it's difficult. It's like in anything. When I watch sports, I don't celebrate the worst players. I celebrate the best players because they're winning at the highest level. When you listen to music, who do you celebrate? The best musicians. Of course, I don't think it makes sense to celebrate the worst of the worst because they're not good at what they're doing. That's me, though. Maybe you have a different thing.
I'm actually curious if part of Lizzo's, I don't like her music and I don't really think she could sing that well. It's not like she's fucking Adele, So I truly think that part of Lizzo's shtick that has made her more famous is the fact that she celebrates, not that she is overweight, because she's celebrating her obesity. I think that's where part of her record sales are coming from. I think that's part of where her music sales are coming from, is because not that people actually like her music, but oh my God, that Lizzo, oh my God, she's so body positive and everything. I'm going to buy that song. I'm really curious if that's part of it, because I don't think her music is all that. As I said, it's not like she's Adele.
You used to talk about obese people. Is that dehumanizing? And that's what the problem is with fat shaming, dehumanizes people. And that's what people are going against. Now, I understand that there's a difference between dehumanizing people and celebrating what is killing a bunch of people. There's a difference, and that's why we have to be nuanced. You know what I mean? I'm not for fat shaming, and I understand how bad fat shaming is. Actually, for some people, fat shaming can get them to change their behavior, and some people, fat shaming can actually keep them in the same behavior because they don't have the courage to do something else. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand how bad the fat shaming is and how it's important not to do it. But there's a difference between fat shaming and over gratification.
All right.
Miss Nicole, this is
Let me see.
class, not music class, baby.
Ooh, child, tired of the bullshit. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get some new shit in there. Swimwear, going to the pool shit. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify.
No, I don't think she's. I heard a lot of I heard I heard a lot of flat notes. She's rapping. Well, she's rapping. So she's singing that rap. So let's hold on. Let's go.
Just walk your fine ass out the door. I do my hair talk. Check your nails.
Obviously, you could tell. I've been doing music pretty much my entire life. Obviously, you could tell that some of that stuff is auto-tune. So just in the part of her, because you really can't auto-tune the rap part because she's going in her normal voice and her singing voice at the same time during the rap part. And you could hear parts where it's broken. You could hear parts where she's out of breath because, you know, she's obese. And you could hear parts where she's flat in the song. So again, she ain't Adele. I'm just curious how the fuck her music is apparently supposed to be good when she can't really sing. But then again, I mean, who are we talking about? Like Biggie? Biggie? Well, Biggie wasn't really singing, he was rapping, you know, in his message. Are we talking about Biz Markie? You know, you got what I need. Entertaining song, but I ain't gonna say the motherfucker could sing. So no, Lizzo cannot sing. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this video here. As I said, I'm gonna try and go out of my way to, you know, keep my videos short, around 30 minutes and everything. But no, we should not be glorifying obesity. It is unhealthy. It is bad. I took Weight Gainer on purpose because I wanted to bulk up. This is when I was in the gym 6 nights a week. We went from the gym to Beaumont Hospital, you know, because I tweaked something and it turned out I needed emergency gallbladder surgery. So I was bulking up on purpose. I was tired of, I was healthy as fuck. I was in great shape. I was athletic. I was in an athletic body. And I wanted to bulk up for the first time. I wanted to add bigger muscles for the first time. You know, I had friends and family, you know, it's like, Mark, you've always been in great shape. Why are you worried about it? Why are you worried about it? You know? And I was like, why are you bulking up? I'm like, because I just wanted to do it. I wanted to be, you know, getting to around that age of 40 or over 40 and actually I wanted to be bigger. I didn't want to be like thin and athletic muscle. I wanted to bulk up muscle. I wanted to be all big and cut like The Rock and shit. That's what I was going for. You know, as I said, you know, the stupid gallbladder surgery and then everything else that fucking happened after that surgery just has taken me down since. But I'm trying my best to made a deal with my doctor and a deal with my family and friends that I will not bulk up more than where I am at right now. That's the deal I made. because of my knees and whatever, because of the military and such. But I will, from here, I'm going out of my way to be cut, to add that definition and everything. That's the deal that me and my doctors made. They were like, okay, that was a deal. I am not going to glorify. I mean, as I said at the very beginning of the video, I love curvy women. I love thick women. I would definitely pair Tess Holliday up. I find her very attractive. Now, as far as dating her, as far as marrying her, as far as being in a relationship with her, no. This is just me as far as the fact that she's a gorgeous woman. But as far as being with her, knowing how bad, if I'm with her, as I said, they don't point that stuff out in those magazine articles. They don't point this shit out in the interviews on TV and everything else. The pain and suffering that they go through when they're at home and their feet are killing them and their ankles are killing them and their knees are killing them and their back is killing them and all that because your spine is compressed and everything else and it's rising up to the back of your neck and you've got those serious fucking migraines and shit. They don't point that shit out. They don't tell you about the fact they're on fucking Losartan and cholesterol medicine and all this other shit. They don't point that stuff out. And why? Because that's what people are going to pick on. Like, hey, I know damn well that, but here's the thing. Why don't their friends come out? If I truly cared about you, and you were famous and everything, I'd be calling the magazine, that the Cosmo that she was on or whatever. I'd be calling them going, hey, this is her sister. This is her friends. This is her cousin. Y'all need to stop that shit because you're putting that shit in her head. We're the ones that have to sit with her when she's crying at night because she had to go to a doctor and they found diabetes. We're the ones that have to sit with her, when she's bitching and complaining all the goddamn time at Thanksgiving and shit about how her legs hurt and the migraines that she has. Y'all need to stop pushing that shit in her head. Because when she starts dying, you think Cosmo is going to be by her fucking side? No. Y'all, seriously, y'all 1%ers need to stop pushing these false fucking, stories glorifying obesity and shit. It is evil and it is wrong. It is unhealthy. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Peace out.